Hey guys, thought I'd do a quick update real quick. Was able to get that fence done like I said before. Today I walked around and checked everything, and so I let out the goats. And now they should be pretty good in here. Yes, in the future I will probably do a hot wire, but as of right now I'd love for them to clean up the fence. So I don't want to keep them too far off of it, but we'll just see how that goes. But I also built this. If you saw the previous video, I just had just panels across to right over there. It was an emergency thing. It was like a Hail Mary to keep them in here. But now that I let them out and everything, I went and did a more permanent fence right here and put a little swing gate on it on here. And this, the way I did this swing gate is, I got a brick in front of it now. I call this a staple swing gate. And all you do is, if you have wood, you just put staples in it like you would staple it hard, but don't put them all the way in. And do a little extra than you would. I just have 5 on this one because it's a small one. But when you do that, it just makes a handy little gate that'll open and close as you need it. This one's a little bit too good, so it swings closed. So I put a brick in front of it. So this will be the entrance. Hopefully be getting a buck to put on them next week sometime. And everything's going good. I'm just watching them today and making sure they're totally different goats than the first day when they were so skittish. They are homebodies now. I'm not saying they're not going to get out, but I almost had to push them away this morning. They just wanted to stay by the house. It's me, girls. But they're doing good. Y'all eating? Y'all eating some of this mess? Yeah? Oh, they're doing good. Not saying all the trouble's out of the way, but so far so good. And they're bucket trained now, so if I did need to get them in, I can shake a bucket and they'll come running. They're hogs like everybody else. It took me a while for them probably about a week for them to get to know me and everything. And this pen here worked out great for that. And this is where, later on, I'll show you, but in the barn, I'm going to section off an area where I can open up that side of the barn in the winter, and they can have their babies in the stalls. Or if I have a problem with them, I can put them in a stall with their babies. So it's a good-sized cage for the winter. And then they're doing good. Future, I may come off this fence 3 more panels and then make another one up there. I'm not sure where I'm going to put the Billy, I mean. Silly girls. She's the ringleader. I thought Misty the black and white would be, but this big old white doe here is the ringleader. This is a sweetheart. Oh, okay. I got them all back. Okay, let me explain. The first one I got back was the one next to the black, the big white one with no horns. She was over at a neighbor's house across the road right there. His dogs chased her around the house until she jumped in the back of his truck, a little Ford Ranger. I'll be there in a minute. I heard somebody hollering. And then in the back of his truck. And so I was like, what, did he tie her in there? What? Nope, she was just sitting in there. So when I came around the corner, she jumped down, bailed out of his truck, ran around the house, and jumped back in. And it wasn't the most graceful thing. It was hilarious. So got her over here, got her home. And a week later, I'd almost given up on, they look just alike. The brown one that's in a head right now has 2 spots on her back. The one that was missing is the brown-headed one that has 1 spot on her back. And she was that way. I don't know if y'all can see those chicken houses over there, but she was a little further than that, a little bit over that direction. And I guess when those dogs had scared the other one, she just kept on running and never stopped. And so a nice couple over there had caught her and had her in a pen, and she was drawn down from being chased by the dog. So I guess it was 2 days ago. They came by and said, hey, I heard you were missing a goat. And I showed her her sister right there, and they said, yep, looks just like that one. And so they brought her back. So all the goats are back. There was 8. I sold the 2 original little ones. The littlest one I sold because when I thought about it, she was too young to have a Billy, and I didn't want to separate her. I didn't want to pin her up separate. The other one, I wish I would have kept the boar looking one, But being all these are proven nannies, that one would have been a first-time mom, and so it'll be a little headache I don't have to worry about being our first-time litter. But they're all doing good, and this pen's finally done. This should be good. So far, so good. I will keep in touch. Now, the chickens are doing good. I'm about to start on their pen, either the end of this week or beginning of next week, and I'll let you know how it goes. One project at a time. Talk to y'all later. And I'm not sure, like I said, I haven't done, and the more I look at these, the more I think they may have Spanish. I know the dad of them was a pure boar, but I wouldn't be surprised if the mom was Spanish, or at least a lot of Spanish, because they have the pretty little Spanish head, and I've noticed that the fawn ones, the light color ones, that's a Spanish color, or it is more Spanish than it is a boar. So give me feedback. I always like feedback. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye. Silly girls. Yep, I'm watching y'all. Silly, silly girls. All right, talk to y'all later.